It's week 4. We have got to week 4. A month of living in our 275-year-old Cotswold cottage. First of all, we need to acknowledge this mug. How cute is that? I bought it from the castle and it has to be one of my favourite mugs now, but I am a little bit of a mug addict. And this mug got me in the mood for a seasonal spring week. I think for a long time, living where we used to live, every day kind of felt the same, felt rushed all the time. So the days kind of blended into one, and I didn't ever stop to appreciate the changing of the seasons. And that is something that I really want to do, having moved to the countryside. So this week we're leaning into spring properly. We're doing little Easter crafts. We've got an Easter egg hunt in the town, which is so cute. And then we're going to do one in the garden for Matilda too. I'm hoping to see even more daffodils, get lots of fresh air, and have lots of visits to the castle. So as usual, after I finish my coffee, which I need to say, I am not a barista. I'm not very good at making coffee, but it still tastes good. So after this, we're going to go and take the dog on a lovely spring walk. Matilda has the doctors shortly for her preschool injections. It's not going to go well. We've already tried once. So I've got to be quick, but quick story time. So Saturday night, we heard this noise in the fire, the real fireplace with like the flue going up to the sky. We've never had a real fire before, so we're new to all of this. We haven't lit it yet, even since we've been here. And basically, we heard this rustling noise, and I said, that's a squirrel. A squirrel is stuck in the pipe. The noise stopped. So we went to bed, all fine. The next morning we came down and no, it had not gone. There was rustling still. And it was like scratching, like almost up the flue pipe. And then there was twigs and what looked like bits of nest material coming down. So that was yesterday morning. We will see if there is any activity there today. We like to sit in our little spot and have a cup of tea. The view is lovely. I mean, it would be really nice if it didn't have all this stuff on the ground, but we'll get it sorted. The castle has loads of events on, and this is our first trip as residents. So we're going to the Easter hunt that they've put on. The only reason I'm really going is because they've got loads of Easter treats like mini egg hot chocolate and things. Oh, and fire bird update. I thought it was a crow. The guy that came to help, a neighbour came to help, and he said he thought it was a magpie, but apparently it was a jackdaw. And the guy literally just came in, opened the fireplace door, took it out, checked it over first and then let it go. And it was really sweet because another bird sort of joined it on the fence and then they flew off together. So we feel like we've done our good deed for the day. Told you. What I've noticed here is that despite it being half term, Easter holidays, it's really quiet. And I don't know if it's because you're surrounded by so much nature and it just feels quieter. It feels like you've got more space, but it really is lovely. This is what I've been looking for. That was amazing. And we're coming back later on in the week, so I will be having more. One of my dreams was living near sheep, and just look how many there are. I've got friends visiting me today from back where we used to live, And you know when you have in your mind, you've just got to make a cake? Well, today is that day. I've been rushing around cleaning and washing my hair, but no, I've still got to make a cake. I absolutely adore Nigella Lawson, so I'm going to make her Easter egg nest cake from her recipe book Feast. Put it on a pizza tray because I don't know where my baking trays are. Bit full on the floor, so let's try it. Who is always late, I would just like to say I am very proud of myself for everything that I've achieved this morning. I've made a cake, I've washed my hair, I have cleaned and tidied the whole cottage. All in preparation for two of my bestest friends to come who will not care if I've cleaned or baked them a cake. But anyway, and now the sun has just come out for their arrival. Friday today, so I think we're going to get the house ready for Easter. I love a good theme, and yeah, I might go a bit over the top, but you know what, it makes me happy. So we're going to do some Easter crafts, decorating, probably eat chocolates, might continue the Winchcombe Easter egg hunt. I am so here to romanticise the seasons. I think it just brings a bit more light to every day. So first up, I'm going to tidy the playroom and get all her Easter stuff out now. Does anyone else rotate toys seasonally? This is the book we're going to read today. I personally think toy rotation is such a good idea because it not only keeps her entertained, but me too. You know, when you're reading the same old book time and time again, well, when you swap books out for different seasons, it means you haven't got to. But these are all bunny, Eastery themed ones. And then we've got some activity books too. I even rotate, say, like Easter spring stamps as well, just because it makes it more interesting for me and for her, of course. A little Easter egg hunt, and you go all around looking for eggs, and we've just got our first clue. What a cute little activity. Hayles Farm to do their Easter egg hunt, aren't we, darling? We've got friends joining us from back in Birmingham, but of course I'm late because I've just took the dog out for a quick spring walk. I am going to try and pick up a few bits from the farm shop too. To put all her Easter hunt things out. I'm very pleased that I planned it all last night, although I did do one clue wrong, so I had to redo it. But you know what, it was really nice having got up really early to put them all out for her, because I saw the town in a new light. Daddy and Matilda will do it because obviously I know where things are hidden. Sunday walk. Mark's got Matilda in the bag, so he'll definitely earn the Easter eggs. A lovely wholesome spring walk. The sun shone and it only rained the minute we got home. It's really nice when Matilda actually goes in the bag because it means we can go for a longer walk all together. I was saying to Mark on the walk that just everything's slower here. Like, you can take your time over things. So we didn't go out for a walk until about 12:30, but that was okay because we haven't got a lot to do here. Before we moved, I knew I wanted this slower life, but in the run up to the move, everything felt so chaotic that I'd kind of lost sight of that. And now we're here in our 4th week. I can absolutely say that simply moving here has meant that we have a much slower life, which is crazy really. I can honestly say that I've slowed down on day 1 and I can't really pinpoint exactly why. Is it the surroundings, the beautiful nature? Is it the smaller world we've created? Everything smaller. The cottage, our social group, even like the location, everything's here. So it might feel smaller and slower. Whatever it is, I'm embracing this slower pace. Next week, I think I'm going to try to get to grips with the cottage a little bit more. Maybe think about what I want to do next in the cottage and maybe unpack a few more boxes. See you next week.